There is a classic view of Mammoth Mountain from the Mammoth Meadow, and that was Friday night sunset as the work week ended on a mostly cloudy note. And now a short wave trough approaching Northern California will bring a slight chance of some sprinkles during the day today before exiting this evening, and then the warming trend begins on Sunday with above normal temps at least through Wednesday. It is Saturday, March the 22nd, 2025. Well, I haven't come up from down under recently. That was a shot of Friday night sunset as the work week ended on a cloudy note. Yesterday it was kind of flat light in the afternoon up on the mountain. And it's definitely spring conditions as it's firm at the top of the lifts. Just keep that in mind when you head out there today. So a short wave trough that entered southern or northern California earlier this morning will bring a slight chance of some sprinkles before exiting this evening. And then the warming trend begins on Sunday with above normal temps through at least Wednesday. It is Saturday, March the 22nd, 2025. Hello everyone, I'm Dan McConnell. Sun's rising at 6:57 a.m., sets at 7:09 p.m. It's 12 hours and 12 minutes of sunlight this time of the year, and we're in the last quarter moon phase. It was 41 this morning down at Mammoth Airport with some east-southeast winds to 15 miles per hour, barometric pressure at 30.10, so that's kind of high pressure. 55 on Friday, that's pretty warm. It was 70 down in Bishop on Friday with a low of 37 this morning at 6:50 a.m. right before sunrise. In town, temps on Friday were in the upper 40s. It was 24 degrees up at the top of Mammoth Mountain yesterday for a high, and today it was south winds. 24 degrees this morning at the top with some south winds 30 to 40 miles per hour. At Main Lodge they did get into the lower 40s, so again there's spring snow conditions up there, so keep that in mind if you're heading up to the hill. It's slushy down by the Eagle Lodge area and still some good firm wind pack snow on the upper mountain. It was 35 degrees this morning over at the June ticket office. They hit 52 degrees, a little bit warmer over in the June Lake area yesterday. This Wednesday is expected to be the warmest day of the week as high pressure is directly overhead with highs near 60 degrees here in town and the 40s up on Mammoth Mountain in the 10,000 foot range and almost 80 degrees expected down in Bishop. But don't put away the winter clothes yet, because confidence is increasing for unsettled weather as we head into the last few days of March and into early April with some spring storms. And according to the National Weather Service in San Francisco, there is signs of some AR activity right around April 1st. No fooling, unless Mother Nature is fooling with us. So stay tuned to that as we get closer to those dates. The Gutenberg Bible became the first printed book on this day in 1457. It was kind of disruptive technology for that time period. In 1630, gambling was prohibited in Boston. That was kind of disruptive too. And carbonated water was invented in 1733? That can't be right. I don't think it was that long ago. Anyway, the first Stanley Cup playoff began in the 1890s. See, that can't be right either. They didn't have the Stanley Cup in the late 1800s. I think I have my dates wrong. In 1995, the Russian cosmonaut returned to Earth after 438 days in space. And so it was no big deal that last week those Starliner crew got back after 286 days, although they were only planning on being there for about a week or so. It's Warner Klemperer's birthday. He was Kerner Klink of Hogan's Heroes. Composer Stephen Sondheim's birthday, William Shatner of Star Trek, Captain, Wolf Blitzer of CNN, and actress Reese Witherspoon's birthday. And a happy belated birthday to Alicia Olsen. We saw her yesterday. So her birthday yesterday, she was having a great time up on the mountain at the App Rave and then over at the Austria Hof where she works. A great place to have an App Rave or drink after skiing. Shannon Vetch's birthday, Jeff Starosta of a BLM. He works for the BLM. Ryan Clark, a dad of 3, and he's He's got R&R homeowner services too. He grew up in Yosemite, I just found that out. It's Michelle Cass Tommier's birthday, Tanya Weingard, a local gal, Karen Schwartz of Bishop, she runs the Sage to Summit business down in Bishop, and Coach Lindsay Barksdale Burrell, one of my favorite persons in the whole area. Happy birthday, Lindsay. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. I'll have to look when the Stanley Cup started and when seltzer was invented. But anyway, have a great day. Make today the best day ever. We'll see you on the slopes. Get ready for a warming trend, and then keep those winter coats handy. See, look at these clouds east of us. These kind of gray clouds over the White Mountains.